Guys, welcome back. It is Sheila and we are playing Farm Friday. Build a farm. That is great. And I got a little bit of a different setup here for my desk. I saw these placemats at Dollar General and I thought this is so cute and kind of in feeling, you know, it kind of fits the Build a Farm vibe. So we got the farmers market here. So let's get into it. Now, I do have my $40 that I usually allocate for Build a Farm right here. But before we start getting into the game too far, I usually, and I've done this many times before this year, I will pay Build a Farm for about a month. And then all of that cash for the month, I put it back into my bank or allocate it to certain sinking funds. Well, let's go back to our sweater weather binder to see how much we have accumulated in Build a Farm for the month of November. Yeah, don't pay attention to any of these over here to the left because those are for future use. So here is our Build a Farm pouch, and let's count up how much we have so far. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 200, is that correct? Yes, $210. Wowzers. We have saved back $212 or $210 in Build a Farm just for the month of November alone. So what I think I will do, I have a pouch that I got this beautiful pouch from Chrissy over at the Mom Life Co. She gifted me with so many wonderful gifts back in September, just before my birthday. And this thing is just so beautiful. I love blue. You guys know blue is my color. I always give blue hearts when I reply to comments. So, and then this has these cute owls on branches and on the inside. And I've got my pouch. This is what I was able to save last month in our Build Your Community. That was the word search challenge that Lauren over at Miss L. Thomas had created, and she's got Build Your Community 2 already out available on her Ko-fi shop, which I've been doing on Saving Saturdays. But we've got this. I do have the Ding 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 envelope, but I've not really used it yet. So let's start using that. I have got, I'm going to take a couple of these out of my personal spending, out of my wallet. We've got $1 I'm going to put in here for the Build Your Community challenge we completed last month. Alrighty. And then all of this here that we have completed for Build a Farm, excuse me, Build a Farm, we will put that into our pouch. And I know I've only got 2 completed savings challenges for the month of November. You know what? I'm going to leave these in this pouch throughout December because I just have a feeling that we might grow some more savings challenges. So here's the $1 in the Ding Ding Ding. And this Ding 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 envelope, it's created by Donna, powered by creativity. I will leave a link to her channel down in the description below. You guys probably already know all about her and have been using her challenges and her free envelopes. This is a free download that you can get from her. So let's just start putting these things, completed challenges, into this this cute little pouch. So let's set that over to the side. Now that we've got November's Build a Farm amounts taken care of, let's start in for December, because today is the first Friday in December. We have our $40 that we always allocate. I do have $40 in prop money because I use prop money in the game. I always just put this real money into our sweater weather binder. So let's just do that. And this will be the start of December. Uh-oh, I think I just messed up I did. I just flipped up. Okay, I'll fix this envelope later on. But there we go. We got that in there. And let's count up our prop money. Make sure I did dig out the right amount of prop money that we're going to need. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. And before you guys say it, why don't you just use your sort quick on your fingers and count up your money like that? I did put sort quick on my fingers, and these are very, very crispy prop notes that just want to stick together. So I have to count them out individually like that. Alrighty, let's get into our Build a Farm. This pouch here is our economy money. I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and take our economy money out of here for right now and add it to what we've got. Oh, give me one moment. I just forgot something, guys. Okay, we are back. I was getting ready to take care of our farm, and I remembered something that GB had shown us in her last video, and she even encouraged all of us to do the same thing. And you don't have to; you can still just do it the freebie version or her version. But she upgraded her farmhouse. In fact, I think she moved her farmhouse. So she no longer lives at the farmhouse. She's got a whole nother setup. Well, you know, if you've been watching some of my other videos, my regular vlogs on Mondays, you may have noticed back in September and even as far back as in April, my husband and I had been doing some remodeling of our own house at IRL. Well, instead of moving my farmhouse, I am upgrading my farmhouse. And it says let's see, normally costs $150,000, or no, 150,000 Farmlands. And if I remember right, I think she used the money that she got from working at the hospital, and we had to get our bonus money from the casino. She used that to buy a big fancy Lamborghini or some other kind of sports car. Well, instead, she sold the sports car and got her money back and used that money to buy her farmhouse. I think that's how she did it. So let's go back to our bank account and let's see. Because we are no longer going to be living here. We are going to be living here. This is my farmhouse. It's 9762 Countryside Lane. Those numbers and that road means a great deal to me. I'm not going to go into any details, but that address has a significant meaning. It's not a real address, but there is some real meaning behind that address. So, and this says that it costs $150,000 1,000 Farmlands, but it's basically $150 in US dollars. Make sure it's, yep, okay, making sure I'm still recording. Okay, so it's 150,000 Farmlands, because for every $1 of US dollars, $1 is 1,000 Farmlands. So 150,000 Farmlands. We're going to buy this right outright. We're not going to pay for rent. We're buying it right out. And that would cover all of the remodeling expenses. So 50, 100, 150,000 Farmlands, because this is all the money we earned from working at the hospital and enduring the deception that occurred anyway. But we're going to take that out of our bank account. Let's put this back in. There we go. And let's change out. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and just, I don't know where to put this. I guess I'll just put it in here. So we're just going to take this one out and just replace it with this. Boom. And since this was all of November's expenses, we've got to pay our bills. So, and I think I pay just a single Farmland, or single dollar, 1,000 Farmlands, whatever, however you want to interpret it, $1 for every one of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, whoop, that's rent and mortgage. We've already paid for it. So in fact, I'm going to mark this off. Boom, because that is done. We paid our mortgage. 100% all up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 7. Because we need the water bill, the internet, the heating, especially today. Oh my gosh. This morning, when I was taking my son to school, it was so cold that it said the temperature said that it felt like 0 degrees. And that's in Fahrenheit. And by the time I got him into the school and pulled up to the building, it had changed from 0 to 1 degrees, feeling like 1 degree above 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So we need our heat. It's getting really cold this winter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So there's 5 and 6 and 7. There we go. So we have paid our bills off. And then this other bills, I think that might go toward, I don't know. Oh, I do know. Okay. Well, anyway. Let's just stick with that for now. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, because then I will start getting myself all confused. And that is so easy to do. Okay. So we've got our December bills taken care of for this month. Now we go and take care of our farm dog. However, if you remember when I first introduced our farm dog, Duke, the German Shepherd, I told you that I didn't have any dogs like this growing up. In fact, the only dog I knew that was all listed on this card of breeds, the only one I ever had any connection to was a German Shepherd who belonged to our neighbors, and his name was Duke. Well, since we got back to the farm, and Duke has decided he wants to go back and live with his family. So Duke has gone back to his family, Guy and Karen. That's their dog. So, however, GB showed us she had upgraded her farm dog to have just her German Shepherd by itself on the card with some of the food bowls. So she combined these two cards together to kind of make things a little bit simpler. So she encouraged all of us to do the same. Well, let me introduce you to Jasmine. Jasmine was our dog when my kids were real little. We no longer have her. We had to put her down some years ago, but Jasmine was our dog. And she's going to live forever here as our farm dog on Build a Farm. And even though she's a Rottweiler, some people have a bad image of Rottweilers and they could be mean and stuff. Well, Jasmine was not that. In fact, when we brought our newborn baby home from the hospital, Jasmine was super gentle with her. In fact, you could tell that her maternal instincts was really kicking in. She was very protective of our daughter too. The worst that she ever was towards our daughter was sometimes she would, if there was one of my daughter's binkies laying on the blanket nearby that my daughter wasn't using, Jasmine would pick up her binky and run off with it. And that's it. That is it. She never bit at her or anything. So, in fact, as my daughter got older and was able to stand and walk on her own, Jasmine let her ride her like a horse, So it was so cute. So this is my dog Jasmine, and she's going to replace Duke because Duke's moving back to home to his family. So there we go. And because we have the bowls right here, we don't have to roll for our bowls no more. So I'm going to in fact, I'm going to just take this entire envelope out. And we're just going to start this all over again. Okay. So we need to feed Jasmine. And I'm just going to feed her $1 per bowl. So there we go. $1 there. And we need to color in her food bowl. There we go. I'm sorry if I'm finally waffling through this whole morning, but there we go. So we have to take care of our animals. There we go. Oh, come on, kid. Oh, wonder. The dollar was on the outside. I was trying to tuck it under. Okay, there we go. Now, Mouse Hunt. Let's get our die and see how many mice Bobby can catch today. Okay. 5. Good job, Bobby. Whoops, I'm getting ready to color on the outside. So 5 mice. There we go. Alrighty then. Now that we have taken care of our animals, Duke is back home with his family. We brought Jasmine back to our farm, and Bobby has caught 5 mice. Let's continue on with our road trip. We were doing our road trip last month, and we got to visit some of our new friends. But then GB introduced us to a whole lot more friends that I never knew about. And she also introduced us to a few other things too. This country living. We will entertain those at another time. But definitely go check out GB's video. I think, in fact, I'm going to leave a link up here. Or is it up here? I think over here. Here. I think I'll leave a link to her video so you can check it out. If you haven't seen it, definitely check her out. She's created this whole game, and I am loving saving money and playing games with it. So there we go. Let's go on our road trip. And I moved all of our road trip challenges into this binder. It's a little bit crude. In fact, this used to be my wallet. In fact, it still has some of the things in it from my wallet. So I haven't cleaned everything out yet, but I eventually will. We've been visiting Rose over at Rose's Ranch Cafe. Oh, I think her real name is Billy, though, if if I remember right. But you know, we have visited her, and she creates a whole lot of good food. If you like ribs or chicken, like chicken wings, or steak, the beans, the green beans and coleslaw desserts are delicious. So definitely check her out. I'm going to leave the links to all of these lovely ladies and gents, however you identify. I'll leave them down in the description below. And then Millennial Saver was another one we visited. She created a bunch of recipes for us. We got the chocolate cake and the pineapple upside down cake completed. We still have the lemon meringue pie yet to complete, but I think we will do that maybe a little bit closer to Christmas. And I just put all of the recipe cards that GB created, I put them all in this one pouch. So all of my recipe cards are all together. And then another person that we visited, another neighbor that we visited, was on over at Craft and Budgets with on a cute little game of roll the dice and save. And it depends on your inventory. So I have my inventory binder close by at hand, so we can roll and see how much, if we have the item or ingredients to create the item, then we can save that amount. Otherwise, we can just save $1 and move on. And I've had to save $1 and move on a couple of times. So that is a friend that we went to visit. And then we also visited Shan. I think Shan on a Budget, I think is the name of her channel. I still have to finish this Thanksgiving one, and I've already put a $5 limit on each one of those, but you know, I might come back to this next week. I really want to do it together today, but I want to visit a couple other Build-A-Farm neighbors with what money we have. So let's put this one on hold for a bit. Oh, I don't want to look at the words. I don't want to cheat. Okay. Now, some of the others that are a part of the road trip have created some Christmassy themed challenges, and some have created just simple travel challenges. This one is Natasha Delonier. I'm so sorry if I botched your name up. I think she goes by Tosh, or oh my goodness. I will leave a link to her channel down in the description. Definitely pay her a visit. Oh boy. I need to get a different envelope for this, I think. Maybe one that's a little bit bigger, and it's starting to rip. Oh boy. I'm just a mess today. Let's pay her a visit today. We set this one over to the side. And this is a cute little challenge of Christmas canes. You've got Christmas canes, Christmas wreaths, Christmas trees. Then there's a place for making raisins and apricots. So we have a couple of new ingredients to add to our farm. And then she also created a couple of recipe cards that incorporate raisins and apricots into it, plus our cherries and oranges and pineapple, the other ingredients that we need for the farm. And it looks like what we have to do, so you got these different little cards that tells you what she wants you to do, similar to GB's little cards that she has us do. So let's, I'm gonna, in fact, whenever I printed these off, I printed them on regular paper instead of cardstock, so you can actually see through them. I'm going to close my eyes, shuffle these up so I can't see through the card. So here we go. My eyes are still shut. And okay, let's pick this one. All right. And what are we doing? We are growing candy canes. Okay. Alrighty, we're gonna grow some candy canes, and I think this is like a roll and save. So we will roll the dice and see how much we get to save. $2. So you know what? I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to put each one of these as $1. Each of the candy canes are $1, but we will color in 2 of them. Okay. And you know, to make this a little, oops, I ought to do the second one too. And we will leave this over to the side to dry. Okay. And to add some distinction, I'm going to make the bow green. Typically we'd use a red bow, but because we're painting a candy cane, or coloring in a candy cane, we're going to do green bows. Here we go. All right, I'm going to set this over to the side, right over here in front of the money. And we need $2. Okay, so that's going to go into our binder, and I'll need to fix this. Do I have any tape? I will have to get my tape later. Silly me. Okay, so let's put our money in here and all of our cards. In fact, I may have to get more envelopes and separate these cards a little bit so that they don't take up quite so much room. Oh boy. All right, we're just going to have to put them in individually like so. That's real life, guys, and I know this might be getting to be a little bit of a long video, but that's okay. There's just so many things to do. I may have to just increase the video a little bit. Alrighty then. Now, some of these others aren't very seasonal as far as the theme of their I guess this one here, we could do this one, the Garden Pugs and Petals. It incorporates all of the seasons, spring, summer, winter, and let's just do these 2 today, I think. This, oh, did I ever tell you? Oh yeah, I did. Natasha Delaunier, and I apologize if I'm botching the pronunciation of your name. But I will leave a link to her channel. It's called something else, and I can't think of it off the top of my head, but I will definitely leave it down in the description. And then this one, Garden Pugs and Petals. It looks like you build your flower stand once, purchase your monthly supplies, and restock every month you have your flower stand open. Pull a flower garden. I guess this is where you build your flower stand. Okay, build your flower stand. It looks like it's 10,000 farmlands to build your flower stand. Monthly supplies is 3,000 farmlands. Monthly water bill is 2,000 farmlands. Monthly flower, oh, you can buy flower seeds Those are 1,000 Farmlands. And special orders are you roll the dice. You roll a D6 die. All right. Well, let's build our flower stand first off. So that's 10,000 Farmlands. So here is $10 right there. 10,000 Farmlands. So we've got one flower stand. I don't have my brown one. Oh, there it is. Okay, we've got, I guess this is how you say you've got your flower stand. I got a one flower stand. Woohoo. All right. I think I'll color, well, let's see. Those look like flowers. Okay, I'll color those off camera. Okay, purchase your monthly supplies. Our monthly supplies is 3,000 Farmlands. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. You pull a flower card. Oh, we need to do our monthly water bill too. Let's go ahead and do our water bill too while I'm at it. So we've got our monthly water bill. There we go. Then we pull a flower card and you purchase the flower seeds to each flower card you pull. Let's just pull one for now. Okay, what did we pull? And it is the summer sunflowers. Okay. If you choose a card in the current season, you pick the amount the blooms are worth. If you choose a card not in the current season, roll a d6 die and add an additional 1 Farmland. Okay, well, we are still officially in fall, even though it feels like winter. It is still autumn. So, so we are selecting flower seeds from the summer. So we need to roll the 60 die. And we got a 4, plus we add an additional Farmland to it. So that means 5 Farmlands. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. There we go. And then it just says adjust your Farmland amount to fit your budget. So if you want it to be $1 per item, that's fine. If you want to do like, I think D plans and budgets, she uses the 25-cent and 50-cent increments. So you could do that too. Whatever works with your budget. All right, so there we go. And that was, oh, I forgot to tell you who created this. No Bucks Given is the name of her channel, and I will leave a link to her channel. And if she doesn't have an exact channel, then there should be a shop, or you can just check out GB's video, which I have left up in the thingy bop, whatever corner is. If it's not there, it'll be down in the description. Definitely go check her out because she has created links to all of these challenges on this road trip. And, okay, so there we go. There's 2 new neighbors, and we actually saved a lot of money here on No Bucks Given's garden, Pugs, and Petals. That is so cute. Okay, so let's put these back in here. Here we go. All right, and then this, look, I think this is dry now. Yep, it is dry. So let me add this back in here. And I will fix this envelope because look at this. I can stick my finger in the bottom. It's not supposed to do that. I will fix that. All right, we still have just a few more dollars, but you know what? I'm going to call this a day for Build a Farm. We're going to put that money, that leftover money, into our economy envelope, and we will save that for next week. We may have more money to play with next week. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you coming around and paying us a visit and visiting with some of our new Build a Farm family and friends. Let's see, we have, oh my goodness, what is the name of this? I cannot quite make it, but VIP Farmer. Oh boy, that is, they're really, really tiny. I do not know. Farmer budget with, oh boy, you know I'm getting old if I can't even read this. And I have a magnifying glass, but I do not know where I will put it. I don't know if this is going to oh boy. Oh, Taylor. There it is. Okay. Budget with Taylor. That's who this is. And it looks like she, oh, this is called, what was it called? Hazy Acres or something? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is. We're going to have a lot of fun on some of these. Yeah, edible brownies. I've never had any edible brownies myself, so who knows? And then there is the sweet shop. A sweet shop business. Let's see. Who was this? Income Babes and the Budgeting Bee. The Budgeting Bee sweet shop business. Then there is CPG New Jersey road trip. Ooh, that sounds like fun. And then, ooh, what's this? This sounds interesting. I want to make memories all over the world. Time to travel. Ooh. It is a la. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to show this to you guys. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. I just watching GB trying to pronounce it the other day was enough to scare me into not even attempting, because I know I will butcher it terribly. But she created this. Oh, it looks like a taco truck. Yeah, oh, got little animals that you can roll, like I think it's a roll and save. There's armadillo. I think that's an armadillo and some turtles and is that an ocelot? Or that's an ocelot? Oh my goodness. That looks like an aardvark. And then we got find two of the same birds, feed two same guitars. Interesting. And then here's a oh, what are those dice? Where you roll the dice and it goes down. Oh my goodness. I'm so silly. And here's a roll and save of tacos. Okay. There we go. These all sounds like so much fun, guys. And then here is a Shan on a Budget and Southern Charm Savings. This was one of those collabs that GB said wasn't really a road trip collab, but GB liked this collaboration so much with Shan on the Budget and Southern Charm Savings that she included it because it fits so well with our Build a Farm, growing crops, and all of that. And it looks like there is a lot of stuff in here too, so I don't want to tear anything up, but yeah, it looks like you've got an apple orchard. Oh, and I remember now, there's a bigger game board that goes with this. So we will definitely be playing this maybe more closer to the summer we'll do that. But oh my goodness, I don't know how long this video has gone on so far, but I'm going to say it's long enough. So thank you guys so much again. And thank you, GB, for creating this cool road trip. And I'm so glad to reach out and become friends with so many new people here in this wonderful community. So guys, I want to thank you for joining me, and we will be back next week with Build a Farm. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.